Hi, I'm Deputy Chief Kevin Massey with the Mesa Fire and Medical Department. I'm out here today at our training facility to demonstrate some new tactics and strategies that we're looking to implement on the fire ground. Recently, our department has been faced with some incidents of cancer caused by the toxic exposure to fires over years and years. Nationally, what we've been looking at and working on is reducing our firefighters' exposure, working on decon procedures, but as of yet have not really considered these tactics that we're going to be talking about today. We are looking to implement a new tactic and strategy that is built upon something that we started 5 years ago. We implemented transitional attack along with the 360 approximately 5 years ago, and this was for the purpose of reducing the risk, increasing our safety on the fire ground by resetting the clock and reducing that possibility of rollover and flashover. So we're going to take that tactic and we're going to combine early ventilation along with that in order to potentially blow that toxicity out before we even send our first crew to the interior to finish that job. So what you're going to see today are two different evolutions. One is going to be with the multiple unit response, because many of your organizations have the resources to arrive with 2 and 3 units at once. The second evolution is designed with only a single company for all those rural communities that will be responding with a single company. You'll see what it looks like once that fan is implemented. You'll see what happens with the fire as it gets knocked down initially. And the theory behind this is that we are going to blow that toxicity out prior to our firefighters going in and being exposed by it. And that's our hopes here, that we can demonstrate a new tactic, a new strategy that is also safe according to UL studies, that will also greatly reduce the toxicity level to our firefighters.
Structure assignment for ladder 201, engine 201, engine 202, engine 203, battalion 201. Total structure fire 123, North Mesa Way. Battalion 201 to alarm. Alarm, go ahead. Battalion 201 on scene, 123, North Mesa Way. We've got a double wide trailer, obvious working fire. Battalion 201 on hot command. Alarm copies. Battalion 201 on scene, obvious working fire. Battalion has command. Command to ladder 201. Ladder 201. We've got a supply right behind your truck. We'll be able to hand jack. I'd like you to take a line to the interior. I'm going to assign you interior sector. I need you to do a 360. Give me a report. Copy with the interior sector. 360. Give me a report. Engine 201 to command. Command go. Engine 201. We're on scene to the south. Command copies. Engine 201 on scene to the south. Standby 1. Command to ladder 201. Ladder 201. I'm going to leave you at ladder 201. I'm going to set engine 201 up to go interior. Copy, will be ladder 1. Command engine 201. Engine 201. I'd like you to take an additional line off the ladder 201. Make your way to the front of the structure. Casey's doing a 360 right now. Stand by for interior search rescue fire control. Engine 201 copy. Ladder 201 to the interior search rescue fire control. We got a resident report all clear. Transitional attack complete. We're ready for PPV. Alarm copy. Command copies. Ladder 201. 360 is complete. Fire contained to the Alpha Bravo corner. You got good knockdown with the transitional attack. Ready for PPV to support engine 201. Command interior engine 201. Based on ladder 201's report, transitional attack and fire location go for PPV. Commander, ladder 201. Ladder 201. Let's start that transitional attack and get on Alpha Bravo corner. Engine 201 to 1. Engine 201. Engine 201 is on scene of dispatch address. We have a double wide trailer, metal construction, flat roof, smoke and flame shown from the alpha side. Engine 201 will be command. Command will be mobile offensive strategy 1/8 for transitional attack. And the 360 to follow. We get up water supply, high record accountability at engine 201. Rock out, these engine 201's on scene, double wide trailer, working fire. Engine 201 has command.
What's the tap? You're 210 ahead.
So I had the luxury of sitting inside that burn room when we were demonstrating these tactics and strategies. And I say the luxury because it's always a luxury when you can sit inside a fire and feel the heat. What I experienced was interesting. You could see the fire growing in the distance. You could see that smoke level dropping to where I couldn't see my hand in front of my face. And the effect that we were looking for was once that door got opened, was it going to clear the majority of that smoke? Were we going to be able to see that fire in the distance? And we in fact were. What was interesting to me was one of the firefighters that made entry on the first evolution. He thought that there was a problem with the development of smoke within this burn building. He didn't think we did a good job producing smoke, but as you can see in the GoPro, we did a very good job in producing smoke. He thought so because when he made entry, he said, there wasn't any smoke in there when we went in. I don't think we produced the right amount of smoke. I don't think it did its job. And you can see just by the video, it did exactly the job that we were looking to do. It cleared that smoke, that toxicity out so that they were able to make entry, not on their hands and knees like we're accustomed to doing because there's heavy heat and heavy smoke when we make entry into a house. But they were able to stand up when they made entry. And that burn building was upwards to 900 degrees at the ceiling prior to that transitional attack and that fan being implemented. So they were able to walk in, make their way to the seat of the fire quickly, and actually walk around that room of origin. And you can imagine in a house fire that this same effect would take place. They'd be able to walk around that area of most extreme danger, complete their search and rescue, and complete the job of extinguishment at the area of origin. So this is our beginning test of these tactics and strategies, but I think a good test. Hopefully you'll find some value in it as well.